and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk with you about internet and phone safety. I know we are all quarantined in our home because of COVID-19, and I'm also sure that your children have so much more screen time than ever before. I know for a fact that's like the reality in my house because of my children not going to school, and even if they have distance learning, they still spend so many hours on the screen. And this is why I came up with this video to really share with you some information about what you can do about making sure that your children are safe, and when they're on the internet and when they're on their phone, they really you know that you are doing your best to protect them, which I'm sure that's what's really most important for you as a parent. I know that this is what's important for me as a parent as well. Before I start in sharing with you my solutions, I actually want to say that with all the solutions I'm going to share with you, none of them are really 100% like a solution. Like, it's not going to work 100%. Maybe 90%, maybe 80, maybe only 50. It really depends, right? But there is really 100% solution that I want to offer you, and this is about talking to your child about the what can happen if they go online, and thinking about what they should be aware of, and when they actually need to come to you and speak with you as their trusted adult, and really tell them that you're never going to be angry, you're here to protect them, you're here to help them, and you want to know what's going on and you want to help them. So this is why it's very important. Not only, yes, take whatever I'm offering you, you can explore, you can see if it's working for you or not, but just remember that just using those solutions without the conversation will not really give you a full solution. So now I want to share with you my top 5 solutions for online safety. My first solution is Google. So if you use Chrome as your default browser, that could be a great solution for you. So Google offers the options of safe browsing, which you can turn on, which is really super easy. And once you enable this option, it automatically filters adult content. So that's really good, and it's very easy to turn on. And also know that Google also provides the possibility to manage your children activities. So you can actually block or allow different websites, even like different times, if you just use the family link that Google provides. So you can definitely use that. It's very easy. And then if you can just like have browser for you and also browser for your child. All right, number 2 is YouTube. So the first one is YouTube Kids, which it's a video app for children ages 4 to 7, and it provides a version of the same YouTube that we all know, but it's really towards children age 4 to 7, and it's YouTube filtered to make sure that it's like safe content for the kids all the time. There are glitches. I won't tell you not that there are not, but it's still considered a very safe one. If your child is actually the age of 8 or above, then what I want to advise that you'll use on YouTube what's called restricted mode, which you can easily turn on. YouTube actually has a video about that, how to turn it on. It's very easy, very straightforward. You can turn it on all the time, and once you activate the restricted mode on your browser, then all the family members that are using this are actually have this like less chance of watching videos or images that are intentions for adults. I share with you some online options. Now I want to talk with you also about a software that you can actually install that can help you. The software that I recommend, and I know that many tech parents also love that option, is called OpenDNS Family Shield. And this is a filtering tool that you actually install, And if you do install that, it's very easy to install and it's free of charge. And it really like have like filtering protection, and you can really create the words that you want to filter, and you can use so just know that if you actually use this option, then the entire house, like all the devices, because it goes on the Wi-Fi, right? So all the house, meaning like phones, like, but also your phones, computers, tablets, everything is going to be through that filtering mode. And sometimes us, the adults, we need things that we don't want our children. So just be mindful that that's going to happen. Okay, now I want to share with you 2 apps. And I do want to say something about using apps, because you also need to understand that if you use app on Android, it will be you will have a different effect compared to if you use those apps on iPhone. iPhone is more encrypted in a way that it's for apps. It's actually harder to get content from it, from the messages, from the applications that the children are using. So if your children has an iPhone, that will be less of a tool for you. However, if your children have an Android, that will be a better tool for you to use. All right, so let's start in reviewing the apps. The first app I want to share is Bark. Bark is a paid app that provides digital safety by monitoring text messages, YouTube, emails, and additional social media apps for potential safety concerns, including sexting, cyberbullying, and depression. So the app literally just monitoring your child's phone, and if they get anything that might be a concern, they'll let you know about it. The second app is Bosco. Bosco is very similar to Bark, and it's also monitoring the children's activities. The main difference is that it actually has like a mood detection, and also they can see if your child received or sent naked images, which I know for many parents that might be like something very useful or like something they want to be aware of. What I really like about both apps is that it's not about blocking the child's activities. It's really about encouraging us, the parents, to have an open conversation with our children if we get the alert, if we see that something might be wrong. So it's not about just like, don't do that. It's really about, I got an alert, let me speak with my child and check what's going on with them. So I know that they are safe and everything is okay. Okay, those were my 5 solutions. And I'm sure there are many more solutions out there. Those were my favorite one. But I actually want to remind you as we finish that my number 1 solution is for you to talk with your child about those topics. Like have an open and honest conversation with your child. I hope it was beneficial for you. I'll see you next week. Until then, take care and be well. Bye-bye.